Are you considering moving towards veganism but finding it a little bit hard to do? Well, I've got a helpful tip that can make your transition way easier. This pro tip will help lower the pressure on you so you can make your change slowly and effectively, rather than just shocking yourself all at once and not being able to make the change successfully at all. I'm here to help you reach your incredible vegan goal because you are incredible for wanting that. Welcome back to Better Echo's personal growth ideas to help uplift the world. It's great to have you here. If you'd be so kind, please like the video or comment down below if something occurs to you along the way. So what's my fantastic hack to make your transition to veganism easy? Well, smile and breathe. And just be. Let's dive in. Now, before we launch into this, let me just ask one thing of my fellow vegans. I understand that some of you are going to hate the suggestion I'm about to make, but you have to remember that everybody's conscious eating journey looks completely different. Someone watching this video might be struggling to reach that next stage of their journey, so this video is here to make the next step easy. This might not seem like the preferred method, and no, it's not the ethical pinnacle of veganism, I know that. I'm just trying to assist people that are stuck, and I'm also trying to secretly fully convert these motherfuckers. Those who use this suggestion will probably eventually graduate to full-on veganism because of it, just like I did. So let's provide any support that they may need along the way. Feel me? All right, let's rock. So throughout your conscious eating journey, there are plenty of times where the next stepping stone seems super daunting. This video is really for the people that are almost done with the I could never stop eating cheese phase. That's a tough phase to be in, and we've all been there. That means that you know that you'll be cutting cheese out of your diet soon at some point, but you still might be allowing a tiny little bit of it on things like tacos and salad, but you're very close to stopping. Hey, congratulations if you're almost at the end of that phase. You've come farther than most people. My suggestion is this: try something that I call seganism. I made it up, but bear with me. Seganism is the concept that if you can clearly see that something is not vegan, then you don't eat it. If you look at a piece of food and you can clearly see the ingredient that makes it not vegan, then steer clear, my friend. Easy examples here are things like pizza and grilled cheese sandies. Seganism also includes a rule that if you know you'll eventually see some cheese inside of something while you're eating it, you would also steer clear of said item. Easy examples here are things like mozzarella sticks or jalapeno poppers. You know them bad Larry's got some cheese in them somewhere, so honor your knowledge and steer clear of all of those. The reason that seganism is so helpful is because sometimes people think the next step after the cheese phase is just straight up veganism, and that can feel kind of scary for them. That means that you have to dive headfirst into label checking, which can seem like too much for some people. Like I said, that is completely understandable. Sidebar, as someone who now checks labels themselves, it's not that hard and not really that annoying to check the labels. But I do understand the early cognitive resistance to it, but you'll get past that at some point. Anyways, seganism allows you a nice intermediate hike up a hill, rather than trying to scale Mount Everest on the first try. It relies on your eyes, but it doesn't tax your brain the same way you think label checking might. This makes your transition to veganism so much easier because it's an easy next step, not something that you have to go out and learn all about. You already know what cheese or butter pats look like, and you already know where they come from, so you don't need to read a label to know that those items aren't vegan. Boom. Nice and easy step towards more conscious eating. Do this step for as long as you want, but eventually my hope is that you'll grow out of that seganism stage, just like I did, and fly on to higher levels. Hit that like button if your transition to veganism took some time or is taking some time. I don't know a single badass that switched overnight. We all walk a different path, and that's totally fine. Now let me give you some examples of the seganism rule applied. These are examples of things that you'd be cutting out of your diet. Things like pizza, grilled cheese, mac and cheese, jalapeno poppers, pancakes or waffles with a pat of butter chilling on top, sour cream dip, yogurt, coffee that clearly used milk, and so on. If you can see or will see something non-vegan at some point during eating it, then don't eat it. Now let's go over some things that seganism actually allows for. Milk chocolate, pancakes or waffles without butter on them, brownies, cakes, donuts, cookies, candy, marshmallows, all sweet things there, veggie burgers that might contain egg but you can't see it, Doritos, sour cream and onion chips, lo mein, which sometimes has oyster sauce in it, pesto sauce, and lots of sauces actually, like buffalo sauce, or basically any sauce that goes on things like wings, but not the wings themselves. Basically, the rule is that if something uses milk, butter, eggs, honey, or gelatin, and it's baked into whatever the food item is, then it's okay to eat in this step on your journey. Trust me, you're gonna reach a point where you'll be way ready to stop eating those things, but in this stage, since it's a transitional stage, you can get away with it for a while, as long as your end game is veganism. Again, veganism is only here to make the transition just a little bit easier. So comment down below, where are you at in your conscious eating journey? To my fellow vegans, be encouraging of those on their way. To those on their way, congratulations. You'll be a powerful vegan ally one day when you get there. Now, I understand that it might feel tough to get away from cheese, but you have literally never had better circumstances to do so. There are so many delicious vegan cheese options out there that can make your transition a whole lot easier than in years past. Some brands, to name a few, are Chao, my personal favorite, Violife, Miyoko's, Daiya, Follow Your Heart, Treeline, So Delicious, Kite Hill, Three Girls Vegan Creamery, and so many more. I'll leave the spellings down below in the description. They're getting more and more popular all the time, and I guarantee that you can find at least one of these options at your local grocery store, even Target or Walmart. They're everywhere now. Sometimes vegan cheese can have like a little bit of funk to it, but there's so many options out there now that don't have that funk. Just try a bunch of them out. If they're weird at first, just know that that's a tiny little trade-off that we make for cows not to be forcibly inseminated for their entire lives. Cows have to be pregnant in order to produce milk, which when I tell people, they're kind of like shocked. That idea never really occurred to them before. But they do have to be pregnant to produce the actual cheese that people eat. But not with vegan cheese, thank goodness. You're welcome, cows. Also, you have a ton of meat alternatives now, and butter alternatives too, and milk alternatives, which I know you know. Almond milk, hazelnut milk, hemp milk, cactus milk, seaweed milk, avocado milk, robot milk, theoretical quantum milk. We got it all. There's a vegan substitute for just about any food item you can possibly think of. Actually, I don't think anybody's simulated monkey brains or octopus yet. That's a business idea right there. Last thing before we finish up, again, my fellow vegans, please understand this. I know that veganism might not sound ideal to you where you're at in your food journey right now, but to somebody else, it might be the perfect thing for them. We're trying to convert people here. This could help make it easier for them. To my people that haven't gone fully vegan yet, I want you to know that not every vegan is going to attack you for where you're at in your food journey. If you're not 100% vegan yet, most vegans are going to want to lift you up. They're going to want to help get you there. It's an awesome place to be, and we want to see that for you too. I don't know a single person who converted overnight, so we took a journey, you're taking a journey, congratulations, I'm proud of you, keep going, I hope veganism helps. Just take simple and easy steps towards the goal. And please understand that some vegans are actually super cool people. We really just want the sentient beings on this planet to suffer way less. I'm sure that we can agree to something in that realm. We're all on the same team at the end of the day, and if we're not right now, hopefully we will be at some point. We're here to help you along your journey. We're not going to judge you, we're not going to hate you, we're not going to be mad at you, we're not going to be mean to you. That's no way to win people for the cause. You only win when you work with people and you help them figure things out for themselves without force and without anger. So let's do that. To sum it all up, veganism is the rule that if you can clearly see that something isn't vegan, or if you will see a non-vegan ingredient, if you bite into something, then don't eat that thing. All I'm trying to do is lower the pressure so you don't feel like you're trapped in a cage of rules about veganism that you can't commit to early on. This is a nice minor step towards a very noble goal. I hope this helps you like it helped me on my journey to veganism. I have fully converted, just so you know. At the end of the day, just get to veganism. I don't care how you do it however you want. This is just simply a suggestion. I hope it helps. Thanks so much for hanging out. There's a merch link below if you want to support the channel. Subscribe to join the Better Echoes movement. Personal growth ideas to help uplift the world. Remember to do something that makes the world a better place this week. People need you. Be loving, strong, creative, and free. Be wise, be thankful, and be at peace. Smile and breathe. And just be. See you next time. I started talking to her and she's purring already. Okay. Hi. She keeps bumping the tripod and making it difficult for me to film things. Look at those pretty eyeballs. How you doing? Are you vegan? Not at all. You're the opposite of a vegan. You can't be vegan.